FC Dallas returns to Toyota Stadium to take on the Colorado Rapids in the first match of a doubleheader that will also see the two clubs' Special Olympics teams face off. Can FCD distance themselves from the Rapids in the Western Conference standings? And how will Oscar Pereira manage his lineup with an important Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup semifinal coming up next Tuesday? We'll discuss that and more in this week's Keys to the Match, driven by Toyota. Well, we've said it before, and we'll probably say it again this season. With 11 of FC Dallas's final 12 matches against Western Conference opponents, almost every game represents a critical 6-point swing.
Yeah, and there's still 3 months left in the season, but at the same time, it seems like in every sport, it's after the All-Star break when things really start heating up, and you see in the Western Conference, the standings are so close. Like you said, every game from now on is a 6-pointer, and you look at the standings, if FC Dallas wins against Colorado, they're up 6 points on them. If they lose, they're tied. So we're going to be saying it a lot for these last 3 months. This is a huge game.
Now, as important as this game is to the MLS standings, obviously Coach Pereira will also have to keep in mind next Tuesday's Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup semifinal against the Philadelphia Union.
Yeah, and they're going to have to prioritize a little bit. There's no question about that. But depth has absolutely been a strength of FC Dallas for the entire season. So it'll be interesting to see whether Coach Pereira puts a guy like Michel or David Teixeira back in the lineup. But whoever plays, one thing is for sure, they can't look ahead to that match on Tuesday. They need to focus on the match against Colorado.
And finally, we take a look at the defense for FCD, which has really started to find its rhythm, posting 3 shutouts in 5 of its last matches.
Yeah, and we know that the FC Dallas offense is good enough to compete with anyone in the league, but it's a defense that is going to make this an elite team that can compete for MLS Cup. And we've seen them playing very well recently. Against Chivas USA last week, they limited the home team to really just 2 good scoring opportunities. We saw Zach Lloyd named to the MLS Soccer Team of the Week for his play at center back. And Colorado is a team that's been shut out in their last 2 games. So FC Dallas will definitely be looking to make that 3 in a row.
Tickets for Saturday's match are available at FCDallas.com or by calling 1-888-FCD-GOAL. The game will be broadcast in high definition locally on Time Warner Cable Sports Channel 148. For the English radio call, be sure to tune into The Word 100.7 FM with Steve Davis. And for our Spanish listeners, catch the game on 1270 AM La Voz del Pueblo with your host Carlos Alvarado. Be sure to stick around after the first team match Saturday night for the second game of our doubleheader as the Special Olympics FC Dallas team takes on the Special Olympics Colorado Rapids team. The game will kick off right after the pros clear the Toyota Stadium field, so stay on your feet and give these players the support they deserve. Well, that does it for us this week. For the Keys to the Match driven by Toyota, I'm Scott Brown.
And I'm Daniel Robertson. We'll see you next week.